Just 1 second. Wrong app. I got it. There it is. So, for those of you who don't know me, I've known Dave pretty much my entire life. We've known each other since the 3rd grade, and I'll start my speech from here. For some reason, man getting married today allowed me, of all people, to prepare a speech for his wedding. I gotta say, take some balls to get someone who's known you for almost your entire life to speak freely in front of a bunch of friends and family during one of the most important days of it. I'll be honest, I spent most of the day yesterday just totally unfazed by what was supposed to be going on tonight. I didn't really understand the responsibility that was going to be placed on me when Zavier asked me to be his best man, to be honest. I'm just not that type of guy normally. Just looking at everyone during the rehearsal, during the procession and the recession, and me standing next to Zavier, reality just started to hit. And I realized, you know, I'd be tasked with not fucking up the night. Oh my gosh. Sorry. Anyway, before I started writing the speech, I really had to think about why Zavier and I became friends and why we stayed friends for so long. And part of me was thinking, you know, maybe it's just because we lived close together, had similar interests, the usual stuff. But to be friends as long as we have, I think it goes a little bit deeper than that. Growing up, Zavier was like an older brother to me, you know. He acted basically just like my older brother, Harrison. He's, you know, a real stickler for the rules, still is to this day. No matter how dumb some of those rules seem to most kids. And here's an example. I remember one specific vacation that we went on where I brought a glass bowl into the pool and Zavier started shouting at me, "You can't have glass in the pool. The heat from the tub is going to make it break. And it's going to be hard to clean because it's clear. And so is the water." I'm just thinking, you know, whatever, man. You're gonna have something really cold to make it break. I think I ended up saying something like, "It's not hot enough, it's not gonna break, don't worry about it." And Zavier said, "Well, yeah, it doesn't matter if it's hot enough, you can still drop it." I don't remember how long this little argument went on for, but the point is, Zavier used to be a real tool.
Oh gosh.
He's not anymore. He's a great guy. I love him. And the thing is, now that I've grown up, I've been in so many different jobs where I've had to deal with helpless people just like myself. You know, people who just don't get it. Like, what are the rules even for? You know? But Zavier always knew. He thinks ahead, he thinks long term. He's strategic and he's smart, and so is Eleanor. It's clear to me now that the foundation that they've built is as solid as it gets. He's built it so that he doesn't have to worry about the glass breaking. And I look forward to seeing what they'll build on top of it. When Zavier and Eleanor met, I had no idea that they met. I mean, they just kind of did one day. And then when they started dating, I had no idea. And then one day I thought, you know, I haven't seen Zavier in a while. Turns out Eleanor was the reason for that. And after living in an apartment with the two of you for a couple of years, I can see why she got your attention. She's fun to be around. When she shows up, she brings good energy. She matches your smarts and your strategy. Even outmatches you in some board games. And most of all, she puts up with you. Thank you, Eleanor. In all honesty, I still don't really know where Eleanor came from or where she was most of the time. To me, she's always seemed a little reserved and kind of mysterious, hiding in the shadows like a little ninja. Zavier, I'm not entirely sure how you found her actually, although now, tonight, you better tell us. Yeah. And I would like to apologize to you for thinking that you were just pretending to have a girlfriend in high school. What I am sure of, however, is how dedicated you've been to her. Raymond and I used to give you a lot of crap about canceling plans, saying no to hanging out, all that stuff. But based on everything I know about Eleanor and her friends, she's pretty awesome. And I couldn't be more proud of the two of you. I couldn't be happier for you to be marrying such an amazing person. So here's to you and your future. Here's to our gathering of friends and family who will bear witness to my best friend embarking on the journey which will last a lifetime. To friendship, to love, to family, to something greater than yourself. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
Nicely done.